Hi, my name is Sarah and I'm going to be teaching you how to play Craft the World. It's like a Let's Play slash a tutorial. So this is one of my favorite games. I've dumped probably about 500 hours into it. So let's hope I know a thing or two about it. Let's get started. Oops, no, we need to make a new world. Start. We're going to choose new campaign. And you just start on here. And what's really stupid, in my opinion, I've gotten to this level, but it's still locked. So the only way you can play it, unless you want to free play, is by beating this world, and then you're sent here to start completely over. I just think that's dumb. Anyway, so let's just get started on this world. And we're going to skip the tutorial. We have our little dwarf. His name is Lee. That's a cute name. And we're gonna have him chop down a tree. This tells you what time of day it is. Oh, it's a little bird. I will name you Squeaker. Hi, Squeaker. Well, he kind of looks mad. It's not poking. Wonder what happens when you poke him. Nothing. Too bad. Okay. He's gonna need some stone in order to build him some better tools than this default little crappy knife thing. I've got some wheat nearby. Let's just have him dig. Anyways, it's one of the tasks to collect stones and to dig a tunnel, which is just digging 3 blocks. Many minerals are deep underground. Mark a downward sequence of blocks to dig a tunnel. I mean, it tells you that, but you can just dig straight across. Let's speed this up. You click on this to speed it up, and the fastest you can go is ×2. As you can see, there are 2 layers. I dug a tunnel, 10 experience, yeehaw for me. You don't have to do the tasks, they just give you stuff. Like, they'll give you rewards and experience. I don't really care about either, so if I complete them, awesome. If I don't, whatever. Did we chop down a tree? Yes. It has an exclamation point because it's something brand new in our inventory. Alright, let's start with a pickaxe. Oh, we need more stone. Pop! There we go. So if you don't know how to make something, click on its picture, and then you can click on the stone. It'll bring you right to where that is. And then there's no crafting time, you just click. Ooh, and that gave me experience just to get another dwarf. So we got a bonus of wood and a totem. A totem, you have to put them up to make it a house. Whoa, I forgot I had it on fast forward. Okay. Let's have you guys chop down over here too. And it unlocks other things that we can build, like a ladder. We'll get to that later. These are dark because we just haven't unlocked anything in them yet. Oh, this is a portal spell. It can make a little hole from one place to another for your dwarves to run along their merry way. So as you can see, you can just like drop it and it goes magically to the spot it's supposed to be in. Kaylee, who's your friend? Fundin or Fundin? Let's call him Fundin. You have an awesome hat, a woodman's hat. So he is a smith and he's a cook. Meh. Try not to get too attached to your early dwarves because they likely will get killed, murdered to death by, I've got all this wildlife, by zombies and evil things. See, like these spawn skeletons, and eventually a portal opens up where, hi Squirt, where your doom will walk through, which is not really fun. Well, it can be fun if you're prepared. Point being, expect to die a lot, and just accept that. See how it won't let me cut it, or I mean dig in the earth because there's a tree there? And trees just pop up out of nowhere. Okay, do we have enough to craft another one of these guys? Oh, good. Every time you make it, you have to, oops, drag all the stuff to this little, yep, it is that exciting. And you have this little hot bar. You can't ever dig this. This is your little stronghold, I think it's called. And this is where you keep all your stuff. It's an infinite amount of stuff that you can have. Now you can, okay, so what I'm doing is I want this stone and I can't obviously do that. So if you pick up something you want to replace that with, you click on it with a left click and you can replace the stone. Now there's 2 layers. I will do the back first just so I don't get confused and forget to do it later. This is wheat. Oh, it's not ready for collecting, excuse me. Wheat is used for cooking later on. Ooh, look. Okay, these little books give you extra skills that they can have. Why am I looking in the wrong place? Here we go. And if you right click it when you're on the dwarf that you want to be on, they'll magically gain melee, which is they're better fighters. Again, because I expect my early dwarves to die a lot, I just collect these and I keep them until I know that my dwarves are strong enough to not waste all the wonderful books that I've gathered. Okay. I don't know, I just kill snails. You don't necessarily have to kill them, but they're annoying, so I kill them. See, they have little green hearts that go down as you kill them and they give you slime. The other thing you might have noticed is that he dropped all his stuff and attacked it. They drop everything and run to attack, which can be irritating if they're like over a hole and they drop everything to the bottom of it. Super fun. Slime and grain. Sometimes you get grain, which you can plant to get wheat. Every time you harvest wheat, you just get more grain. We need trees here. We need some trees. A lot of people will focus right away on building their house. Yes, it's important, but I think gathering materials at the beginning to make tools is more important because they'll work a lot faster. Plus, you have to gather enough materials to make your house, and your first house is probably going to be out of dirt. I suggest not burrowing underground for your house because it's really easy for skeletons and zombies to hack into the ground and just bust into your house. So it's not really safe. Okay, so we completed this and now it's opened up. We can make a bed, a wooden table, and a wooden chair, and if we make enough of these items, we'll go to cooking. Now, if we want to be able to make these items, we have to make enough torches or slime torches or use the spell magic light. Okay. So this is our level and also the amount of dwarves that we have. It's compulsive. I do that every time. Didn't I just make him crap? Okay. Oh, okay. Some of us are smarter than others of us. Okie doke. I need to make... Oh, I just made 2. Oh well, we'll need it. I think I just confused myself. Already, I'm gonna give him the club. You can't right click to equip, unfortunately. You have to drag it and drop it. Yeah. Okay, we've got a lot of stone, but not much wood. Let's go Hey, perfect. Oh, I should probably give you something to do. So the dwarves will just stand around if you don't give them something to do. I like my dwarves to be pretty productive. Roots are used in potions, which you can make eventually. So I suggest collecting them. You can also collect them this way. Replace roots. Let's speed this up. Chop, chop, chop. Now that stuff that dropped is called resin, and you can use it to make torches. You're gonna need a bunch of torches anyway, and so you might as well just make them. Oh, they have to carry it back. So this stuff, you have to collect it and bring it back to your little home before you can ever use it. It's nighttime. This is when the scary things come out. I thought that bush was... Oh yeah, when they're climbing and they don't have a ladder, see, bonk, they fall and they can get hurt. There's Squirt. Wonder why it's only one Squirt. Let's just make that lower so they don't keep getting hurt. I'm looking if those skeletons are popping out of the grave yet. Not yet. Nothing yet. Okay. So I usually build upwards instead of downwards, and that's because this stronghold that can hold infinite amount of supplies, the only mob that can take anything from it is actually the trolls, and well, you'll see them whenever they spawn. But when you go and destroy their base, all your stuff is right there and you can just pick it back up. So, or this little guy throws it. So, I don't try to necessarily protect it because it's not a big deal. These guys will just walk past it. They won't go through anything. Go kill him. Da-na-na. Awesome, guys. Now we have another guy to help us out. Sometimes the skeletons, sometimes they drop helpful things. Look, they're so happy. Hurrah. Leaf, Funden, and Quain. Quain. Alrighty. Your name is quite interesting. And you're a cook as well. Useless skills. What do you guys, they just sit and talk about stuff if you leave them. Riches and beer, of course. Oh, and some jewels. Oh, yeah, you're gonna talk to? Why can only two of them talk at a time? He's like, hey, now you're ignoring me. The moon is hilarious, apparently. Huh. They're cute. Okay, let's make them... Wait, do we have enough wood to make ladders? Ladder? Ooh, we do. Nice. I'm just gonna make 10. Now you can... Yay! He wants me to look at the craft tree. This means that I've unlocked something. Yay! Now I can make wooden armor and a backpack. That... a backpack is my favorite because you can carry more crap. But the only way to make a rope is to get wool. And the only way to get wool is to murder a sheep. You have to murder them. You can't just shear them. You have to murder. It's such a sad thing. So if you want to place this, I just pick it up. Click. Click. This is all left clicking. There's a little scary man. You dumb ghost. Go away. Why are you guys just sitting there chilling? Oh, for goodness sakes. Here, you go gather berries, since you're obviously confused. Let's see, does everybody have... Okay, everybody has their weapons. I'm gonna make it go a little quicker here. Aida! That means they're attacking something. It's their cute little attacking sound. So this is sort of my strategies. I put this high in the air so that the mobs have to climb upwards to get into my house, which makes it more difficult because they have to like funnel in one small area. They don't have to because they can bust through things. But ooh, look, we have iron. But depending on how you build it, they won't want to bust into things. They'll want to go through the door because it's quicker. So here's a coin. A coin can be used at this little ogre shop. Didn't I see it somewhere? Here it is. This guy's funny. He just chills. So you can buy a whole bunch of stuff in here with coins that you collect. The only way to get coins is by digging, and sometimes they pop out of the dirt. So you don't get them really often. They're kind of rare. So I don't suggest wasting them on the stuff that you can find. What I suggest actually doing is going to this tab with the weapons and armor, and saving them up and spending them on mithril armor, which is the best you can get, or you can spend it on mithril weapons. That's what you can spend that stuff on. We got another little book to teach us how to cook. We're good, thanks. Let's hurry these little guys along. As you can see, they'll do the things that are closer to their little home rather than farther away first. That's how they prioritize. Sometimes they pick their own priority and I can't even understand it. They are AI, and I think they're intentionally stupid on sometimes, just to mess with you. No, I'm serious though. So here's some wheat. Go harvest it. And wheat turns into grain, which can be milled into flour, which can be used to make bread, or you can just keep the grain and plant it again and grow more wheat. We need to kill a sheep to get some backpacks. That would be awfully nice. Okay, I'm gonna keep digging into this earth. Someone might fall down here. That's okay. Oh, these little jerks fall from trees. They are mites. Ew, that's gross. I don't want to look at it. Alright, now let's build down farther. Further. Yeehaw! We have a new little guy. They're all boys. None are girls. Okay, who are you? Lee, Fundin, Quain, and Mahal. Alright, Mahal, you need an axe and a club. Here's our little club. Boop. Here's our axe. Boop. And now we will put it on you. Hey, you do what I tells you to do. Okay, we need to put this white heel. White heel. So we already have sort of a little tunnel that we can fall down. These little guys fight back when you attack them, but don't worry about them, they're easy to kill.